Welcome everyone to another video, and in this video we are going to be taking a look at TheNut93, the 7th ranked trainer in the world according to Self Arena, and we're going to take a look at the Nut93's group stage matches, and then I'm going to do a video. Well, let me know in the comment section below if you want me to do a re-shoutcasting analysis on every single match that happened, in all 7 of them in the final 8 championship rounds. Happy to do that, break it down. So that's why I'm not including them in this video, but we're gonna take a look at some pretty great matches by the Nut93. So let's go ahead and get started. His first opponent is MT529. Well, the Nut93 is carrying Meganium, Umbreon, Hypno, Hitmonchan, Lantern, and Skarmory. Interesting to use the restricted pick on Meganium and no Azumarill here. Opting to go for very bulky Pokemon here. Basically, 5 of these Pokemon are extremely bulky. Going up against a lone Raichu, Hypno, Tropius, Haunter, Azumarill, and Hitmonchan. I don't think Haunter is necessarily as relevant because there's no Medicham, and then a ton more Umbreons, which is gonna give Haunter some nightmares. No pun intended there. Well, slightly intended. Going for Power Punch. An Ice Punch definitely would have done a decent amount of damage, but let's see here. I'm gonna have to shield here because even if it's a Power Up Punch, this is actually game 2. The Nut93 didn't record game 1 for a reason, and then actually lost game 1. So this Hitmonchan is super boosted at this point in time. Probably going to try to just finish on counters. Does have to be a little bit careful here. Probably going to come in with Hypno, I'm guessing. The Confusion is going to do super effective damage. But so is Air Slash. But Hypno is way tankier. Oh, I almost deleted. Oh, well, that was definitely a mistake by MT529. I'm not sure why you would trap yourself here. It looked like MT529 was actually in a winning scenario here. Let's see what his final Pokemon is, but Jesus, like, if this final Pokemon is Azumarill, or even like yeah, not let's see here. So he's going to do a ton of damage here. Let's see here if he comes with Hitmonchan. You should definitely Sky Attack the Hitmonchan regardless right away, even if it's super low health, because you don't want to get hit by a charge move. Regardless, yep, Hitmonchan. Doesn't matter at this point in time. It's going to die. And with Raichu, and this Hypno has no Focus Blast. Like it, he almost definitely would have won if he would just let the Hitmonchan if he would have let the Hitmonchan just faint, then if you would let the Hitmonchan faint, then he could have came in with Tropius. Tropius would have came with Skarmory. Skarmory would have switched to Lone Raichu. Lone Raichu would have beat the Skarmory, and then Tropius beats Hypno. So tough choice here. Yeah, and that would have been the MT529 would have took game 1 and 2 in that series, and we could be talking about someone else who's potentially the champion or the finalist or the semi-finalist or quarter-finalist for out of this group. So you can see like how amazing these trainers are. So like if you were invited to season 1 championships, which is a very small group of people, but if you were and you're not advancing, like, you know, don't feel bad. You're obviously one of the top trainers in the world, and someone that performs extremely well, because you can see here, like without that, literally that half a second decision to switch, MT529 would have won with proper execution. So, anyways, horrible matchup here. I expect to switch out right away. This Hypno is doing work. Slow and Raichu. I'm gonna switch to Meganium. Meganium's gonna absolutely wall this Lone Raichu. Wild Charge, Thunder Punch, doesn't matter what it's gonna hit it with. It's not gonna do a ton of damage. As you can see here, Meganium's super bulky. Basically gonna pretty much just, I guess you could have just chose to faint it down, to be honest. Like, just build up two Frenzy Plants. But gonna burn a shield here. Oh, gonna shield here. Interesting. Why? Because even a Wild Charge wouldn't even do that much. Maybe like half. Maybe he really likes this Meganium against his team, because his team doesn't have like a hard counter to Meganium. Yeah. But basically gonna be able to finish here with Vine Whips at this point in time. Gonna survive this Thunder Punch. Okay, choosing to shield. I think would have survived that Thunder Punch. Alright, interesting play here. Gonna get to this Hitmonchan. Barely beats it to the Frenzy Plant, but I think a little under tapping would allowed it to get the charge move off sooner. A Zoom Roll here, and you just want to do a little bit of chip damage against this Zoom. I guess you don't really care too much. You could have chose to feint down that Zoom Roll with Hypno and then still have Skarmory in the back. The Hydro Pump's definitely gonna hurt. Successful piggyback there, so nice job there. And let's see here. Can it get to another one? Doesn't look like it, and then gonna Sky Attack right away here. Alright, and this Sky Attack's gonna KO it. Oh, it didn't get to 3 rings, but it doesn't matter. Hit a bunch in. Super squishy, so GG, well played, TheNut93. So let's go on to his second competitor, Rennie1992. Coming here with Altaria, Azumarill, Alolan Marowak, Lantern, Sceptile, and then Vigoroth. So this matchup favors, especially with Charge Beam, favors Umbreon. So right now, I think he's just looking to piggyback. I think they're both looking to piggyback each other. So, or maybe trying to go for the Hydro Pump. Yep, trying to go for the Hydro Pump. Hydro Pump definitely would, if you can land the Hydro Pump, it definitely would swing the match in favor of Lantern. But without it, it definitely favors Umbreon. Even a Hydro Pump at this health, like, wouldn't KO the Umbreon. So I expect no shield on the next one. Yeah, no shields here. And then I think he tapped the charge move though. Nope, he didn't. So he's just going to feint it down here. You can see how dominant of a win. Relatively dominant. He used 1 shield, but he has like quite a bit of energy built up. Almost click Last Resort there. I'm not sure. Yeah, foul play is almost always the right answer against this entire team. I can't think of a time when it wouldn't be. I don't think it ever would be. You're not going to use Last Resort here because there are no fighting Pokemon here or Pokemon that resist. Well, I guess Azumarill. Azumarill would be an example here. So, gonna try to... Definitely need to undercap there. Didn't cost him the charge move there, but definitely like over-tapped on one particular... See how much energy was residual left there? That could have been pretty costly. Probably going to come here with Skarmory. Going to be able to resist the Sky Attack that's coming in. Oh, going to come with Hypno. Interesting. Maybe really likes Couldn't hear me with Sceptile. Well, I guess in hindsight, that move makes way more sense. Maybe he's predicting that there is going to be the Sceptile in the back. That is a brilliant prediction there. Because it could have easily been like Lantern. Actually, no, Lantern was already there. I guess Sceptile and Alolan Marowak have favorable matchups against Hypno. Interesting. Really good prediction there. Definitely out-predicted me there. Shield's going to come up here. The Skarmory would have beat the Altaria anyways. So, GG there. Really well played. Now we're going to move on to round 2, game number 2. Let's see what Rennie1992 is going to come in with and see how this trainer adjusts. So going to come in here with this shiny Umbreon. This Vigoroth is an awful matchup, so I expect to switch out pretty soon. Going to come in here with Hypno. These body slams are still going to do a... Hypno's pretty tanky, so it's not going to look like it's doing a ton of damage, but does a decent chunk there. Going to switch over to Altaria. These Psyshocks are going to do an okay amount of damage, not a ton. So I don't expect the shield to come up here. Oh, shield come up. These trainers are blowing my mind here. They're definitely thinking 10 steps ahead of me. Mostly because I don't think the Psyshock would have done that much damage anyway. So I expect no shield on this Psyshock. So we're going to see how much damage it does to Altaria. I can guess like around 25%. Nope. It's going to really preserve this Altaria. Going to be able to feint it down. And Skarmory? Or maybe the Umbreon has some energy built up. And then if he allows this Altaria to... If he tries to feint down this Altaria, then it's going to get double Sky attacked. Oh! Come be a Lantern here. And this is going to be a Thunderbolt, which is not going to do a ton of damage here. A decent amount here. Let's see if this Lantern is going to be able to get to another Thunderbolt. I think it's 5, 2, 3, 4. If this Foul Play doesn't, it's gonna be able to KO before it gets a Thunderbolt. Oh, no, maybe actually probably not. There's the Thunderbolt, and these are just tanky Pokemon going at it here. Probably could have got away with just fainting it down there because it was only on the 4th one, and that 5th one would have been the corresponding move, and then definitely wouldn't have got off. Gonna switch here. Gonna land this Sky Attack here. This Sky Attack is not gonna feint it, but I think he's gonna have to try to feint with this Sky Attack right away. And this Vigoroth is gonna have to try to feint down this. I guess so. Yeah, definitely some misplays there on Rennie's side. I would have tried to feint down, or at least build up a little bit more energy, knowing that the Umbreon's super low health and super close to another charge move. But GG there. Well played, the Nut93 here. Going up against Sneer C with Skarmory, Lantern, Tropius, coming with double flyers here. Toxicroak, Wishcash, and Bronzong. So quite an interesting team here. Again, we see this Umbreon versus Lantern matchup. This Lantern has Charge Beam. Again, this is a very favorable matchup for Umbreon. looks like trying to build up for this hydro pump. Let's see if it is. Yep, this hydro pump connects. It does a lot of damage here. Unfortunately not able to get the piggyback off. Just tapped into that fast move one too many. Still a favorable matchup for Umbreon at this point in time. It's going to have to burn a shield if it thinks it's going to be another hydro pump. It could probably survive a Thunderbolt at this health. Yeah, almost for sure could survive a Thunderbolt, but doesn't want to risk it. An interesting choice there, because it might lose the race. You know, gonna shield here. I'm assuming this Umbreon's gonna just faint down this Lantern now, or at least get a couple more shots in. Probably could faint it down the Lantern there. Yeah, probably, or at least got a few more shots in. It's gonna get a charge move off regardless here, but potentially could have got 2 charge moves off. Definitely could have got 2 charge moves off, which would definitely swung the match considerably. But you know, the TheNut93 is way ahead. They're both down to 0 shields. Yeah, he switches switch advantage, but I don't think that's gonna matter too much here. You know, he doesn't switch it. Hit the TheNut93 has switch advantage here. Ooh, hit the flash cannon. All right, and not sure I 100% agree with that play. Got me here with the sky attack. Must have Toxicroak in the back or something. This Psyshock won't KO the Skarmory, but does a decent chunk. This Hypno is probably going to go down first. And then here comes Skarmory in retaliation. Probably has Toxicroak in the back, which is why he's not switching out. Let's see here. What's it gonna be? No, Tropius. Ooh, this is not good for Sneer C. We already know the results of this match. I'm not gonna watch this, it's too boring. So it is. Let's move on to the second match here. Let's see how Sneer C responds. Tropius versus Umbreon. This should favor Tropius. Tropius is one of the tankiest Pokemon in Great League with Razor Leaf and Leaf Blade. A really amazing DPS combination, DBT combination. Gonna definitely out TDO even one of the tankier Pokemons in Umbreon. So this Leaf Blade's gonna definitely chunk at Umbreon. Not a ton, but these fast moves are definitely eating away much faster than Umbreon is chucking away at Tropius. You see these Razor Leafs are just so deadly. Gonna give up switch advantage here. Not able to get to that foul play, unfortunately. It's probably the smart strategy here. Maybe if the Tropius didn't shield, it would be in a better scenario here. But gonna take a decent chunk out of this Skarmory. Let's see here if Sneer C has Lantern in the back. If it does, that's good for Sneer C. Bad otherwise. I expect the switch out from the Nut to Hypno. And then I expect the switch out from Sneer C to Skarmory, which is this is going to be very favorable for Sneer C at this point in time. It's a tough call here. Very, very tough call. Maybe potentially shield bait. Oh. Gonna use a shield here. Definitely over tap there. Without that over tap, let's see if this Focus Blast KOs it. Without the over tap, it definitely could have got off maybe 2 more confusions and would have put it in. Probably would still lose, but probably would put it in decent range. Gonna Sky Attack here. And then maybe should have attempted to piggyback against this Lantern. Because it probably could have... probably not, actually. I don't think the piggyback would have mattered. It was a tough situation to begin with. The lead matchup was not favorable, but you saw how much that switch advantage was worth more than the 1 shield advantage, the 2-to-1 shield advantage. Okay, so again, we've seen this matchup a ton. Umbreon wins this matchup for sure. The Umbreon lagged a little bit there in that matchup. Not going to shield here. This Thunderbolt does not do a ton of damage to Umbreon. Able to piggyback there. So really nice piggyback. Gonna shield here. These charge beams are basically doing nothing here. I expect the shield to come up here. This is probably gonna be a Hydro Pump. Oh no, Thunderbolt. And let's see here. Gonna hit the foul play here. And this Lantern looks like it's lagging. This game is called Round 3 plus rematch, so I think they probably rematch this. Yeah, looks like they're rematching this. Okay, so let's jump into the rematch here. Okay, they're both going to start off with the same matchup here. Umbreon versus Lantern. Looks like they have experienced lag, which happens. Gonna shield here. It's been a lot of charge beams, so able to bait the shield with that Thunderbolt. Gonna hit the foul play here. This foul play is already ready to go. And let's see here. Even a Hydro Pump wouldn't do a ton of damage here. Would do it like half the health, but not enough to KO. And gonna switch out here to Skarmory. Gonna, you know, it's a little dangerous here that if that Lantern ends up getting matched up with locked in with Skarmory, it's definitely going to be bad news bears, as Ionic likes to say, for the TheNut93. But it looks like he's going to be able to land the foul play here. And let's see, not able to land one more foul play. Oh, I'm not sure what he's trying to do there. Maybe just make sure it was recorded or something. Gonna come here with Hypno. Interesting. Because this Skarmory is probably gonna get off another Sky Attack here. Oh no! Decides to fade it down with Psyshock. Probably one turn before. Wow, that was a nice play. All right, let's see what comes out. Wow, come here, Lantern. Why? Maybe because it's Toxicroak? No, it's... Yeah, these moves are very odd. Because could definitely just come back in, could have come in with Tropius in the first place. Tropius would have probably beat the Hypno. Or force the Skarmory to come in, then the Lantern would lock in. Yeah, no, these are like weird maneuvers. Obviously, the Sneer Seed doesn't know that Skarmory's in the back, but should have like pretty decent suspicion that there is. So, anyways, really well played. I'm not sure why that screen turned sideways, but really well played. The TheNut93, congratulations. I don't want to watch the rest of your messages here. But yeah, congratulations, the TheNut93, for making it to the final 8. Hopefully, if you guys enjoyed this video, don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe. I'm going to be including, if he has a Twitter, I'm not sure if he does. I'm going to be including the TheNut93's Twitter handle, so give him a follow. If you guys want to see more of these Season 1 finalist group stage battles, let me know by giving this video a thumbs up, commenting below, and don't forget to subscribe, and I'll see everyone in the next video.